Welcome to the Private Practice with Soul podcast. My name is Dr. Brooklyn Storme, and I help private practice owners align their business back with their soul's calling, with their big vision and with their soul's purpose. Unlike other private practice coaches, I've traveled the world in search of spiritual resources, spiritual tools, education and information so that you can have the transformation that your soul desires and needs so that you can up-level your business. How much fun is this? I love it so much. Guys, if you're not already a member of the Private Practice Monthly Mentorship Group, please check out the show notes. I would love for you to be there. In the meantime, thank you so much for pushing play today. Let's begin. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Private Practice with Soul podcast. If we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Brooklyn, and I'm so super pleased that you're here. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you, everyone, for pushing play on another episode. And this is a topic I'm so excited to speak into today. What I've got for you is, sorry about my squeaky chair again. I know I need a new one, don't I? Okay. What we're talking about today is how to get more referrals for your private practice today. And the reason that I'm so excited about this is because when you understand what's happening and how to create these referrals and how to generate the referrals, everything just falls into place and life just feels so much better. But before we begin, as you know, we're Mercury in retrograde at the moment, so it's probably not a great time to go doing things you wouldn't normally do. Now is a time for you to be focusing on structures in your practice, reviewing your policies, procedures, your foundations, doing a lot of that sort of behind the scenes work, okay? So this is a great time for you to listen to this podcast because you're going to learn about some things that you can start to focus on now behind the scenes while we're in this important phase of, you know, the cycles and the planets. And oh my gosh, it's just so exciting. So as you know, I'm all about energy at the moment. Love, love, love it. And so when it comes to generating referrals for your practice, I see it through this lens of your energy. And if you're just new to this, welcome. It's going to sound a little bit off probably, but for those of you who've been with me for a while now, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we go. The first thing that I want you to really do is get brave and really ask yourself, you know, where did I get my last referrals from? This is the first step. Where did I get my last ones from? Because thinking about that will help you straight away tap into new ways that you can start to generate work now. And that's easy because it's always easier to get work from somebody that you've always worked with, just like it's always easier to, work with a client that you've already worked with. And that's the second thing. Maybe reaching out to former clients could be a fantastic way for you to reconnect, check in with them, see where they're at, show up in a space of love and care and nurturing. And if they do need support right now, of course, you're available to help them and you can absolutely facilitate that. Boom, there you go. 2 strategies. If you do this, you're going to have more bookings by the end of the day. Trust me. But I also want to spend some time looking at why there might be some, like, what is it that's blocking, if you want to use that word, which I'm not a fan of, but what do you think is stopping you or preventing you from actually attracting the referrals? Because I want you to be able to attract them, not go and chase them. And I think when there's an absence of work, when there's an absence of inquiries, our knee-jerk reaction is to do more. It's to get into that wounded masculine energy of doing more. And here's the thing, you don't need to do more. You are already enough. You're already doing enough. You have not done anything wrong. It's not about doing stuff. I believe it's about the energy that you're being in at the moment. For example, are you feeling at the moment about your referrals like, you want to be micromanaging every step of the process of trying to call them in? Are you feeling like there's a lot of competition around for referrals? And what's that energy like for you? Are you spending a lot of time thinking about, what am I going to do to get more people? Or how am I going to fill my diary? Or how am I going to fill my clinician's diary this week? Do you feel like you're overdoing things? Are you feeling impatient? Like, why aren't the results coming quickly enough? I'm killing myself over here, doing, but I'm not seeing the results yet. Where are they? Are you kind of feeling a little bit like you're having to force an outcome, or maybe are you feeling a bit critical of yourself, or are you finding even that you're getting caught up in a little bit of blame? Well, hey, if I had to go and, if I'm trying to attract referrals, I'm not getting them as a counsellor because the social workers and the psychologists are getting Medicare rebates, and it's their fault that I can't get work. Like, is some of that stuff sort of coming up for you? And are you being a little bit stubborn? Like, are you a bit disconnected from, dare I say, your feelings? I know, I said it. Are you feeling a little bit disconnected from your feelings? A little bit like you're not leading with love? And are you feeling a little bit stubborn at the moment around moving into that space of dropping into your heart? Like, you just can't even think about that yet because you're so stuck in your head. Or maybe we have something else going on. Maybe none of that last stuff that I was just talking about really related to you. Maybe the space that you're in at the moment is feeling like, I just don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas. I'm trying a little bit on Instagram to get clients. I'm trying a little bit on Facebook. I'm trying a little bit. I send sporadic emails. You're a bit scattered, a bit distracted. Is there a little bit of procrastination because you kind of just don't know what you don't know, and you don't really know what you're meant to be doing? Then how come everybody else has the secret and you don't? Are you feeling a little bit like your intuition should just be put aside for the moment because there are other things for you to be focusing on that are a bit more serious? So you're kind of downplaying your gut feelings a bit. Are you feeling like, I don't know, what's your energy like when it comes to receiving? Do you even like receiving? What about outside of the business sense? How good are you at receiving there? Like receiving compliments, gifts, flowers, coffee, whatever it is. Like, how comfortable are you with receiving? And is there perhaps some deeper work that needs to be done? Are you feeling like you're often over-explaining, or, do you feel a little bit apologetic when you have to do a post that's inviting people to book calls with you or make inquiries or book appointments? Like, do you kind of feel like you're almost sorry that you have to post and let them see that? Hey, if that's you, don't look. I used to feel like that too. I used to have this horrible energy about promoting my business. I'm through it now, thank goodness, but it wasn't without doing a lot of inner work. Do you feel like there's something about you and that's the reason why people aren't booking in? Like, do you feel like you need some kind of external validation from the community or from the world or from the online world that you're okay and that we just want to book in with you naturally? Are you feeling a bit anxious? Are you comparing yourself to everybody else? Feeling a bit insecure? Not quite sure what to be sharing in your marketing? And so perhaps you're either undersharing or oversharing. Maybe you're shrinking and hiding. There's a sense of scarcity. Or maybe you're feeling like you have to be a bit of a people pleaser, right? You're looking for love. You want everybody to love what you write, approve of you, hearts and likes everywhere, beautiful responses everywhere, If that's you, probably living in a little bit of dreamland, because that's not how business works, right? It's a nice feeling to get nice feedback and everything, but the reality is that when you're running a business, there's always going to be people, there's always going to be attrition, there's always going to be people who have a different opinion to you or have a different point of view and all of that sort of fun stuff. But think about what we just went through there, and did any of that really relate to you? Because here's the thing. Sorry, I'm just got a tickle in my throat. I'm back. If either of those areas resonated with you. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why you're not getting referrals. The reason why you're not getting referrals is because you're out of alignment with your energy. You're out of alignment with your purpose. And it really bothers me so much when I see people like coaches and supervisors, mentors and stuff like that really get stuck on teaching others about, what they need to be doing. And it's just like, you got to do more, be more, all of that sort of stuff. I'm here to say, no, stop doing the stuff. You don't need to. You don't. Just stop. I want you to understand that when everything comes into alignment, when your message, when your purpose, when your big why, when all of those sorts of things start to come back into alignment, that's when the referrals come and you attract them into your business as opposed to chasing them, okay? You don't want to be in the energy of chasing referrals, of going out there and saying, please come and book with me, come back, come back, come back. No, that's repellent energy. It's not nice for you. It's not nice for your audience. What we want to do is get you into a place of alignment so that people are like, wow, I really want to work with her. Wow, she's got this unique way, or wow, I love what she says. Wow, I really can relate to her. I have to book that call. I've been following her for a while now and I have to book that call. And this is what we call attraction marketing. And attraction marketing is something that's really, really beautiful because, get this, your marketing to attract referrals gets to be an expression of the divine, right? Gets to be an expression of love. What if you were able to wrap your head around that for a moment and think of every time you email, every time you send a post, every time you publish something on Instagram, imagine that you are like a vessel, if you like, for love or for whatever it is you're trying to communicate, whatever vibe you're trying to send out. Imagine that you're the vessel for that and you're just like the conduit. You're just passing that message on from God or source or spirit or whatever. That message is coming through you, through your marketing out to your audience. How would that feel? How would that feel if your marketing got to be so aligned with your purpose and with your values and with what was important in terms of your soul message, that it didn't feel icky and that it actually attracted clients to your private practice? Well, guess what? I know how to do it. In fact, I've been doing it. I figured it out and I can teach you how to do it. And it's one of the things that we cover in the kits in the Private Practice with Soul class. And I'm really excited to let you know that enrollments for that happen for 50 people only. Like 50 women can come and join that from the 24th of June. So if you want to be on the waiting list like so many other women, hit pause now and scroll down to the show notes and go and put yourself on the waiting list. The other thing I would love you to do is absolutely, let's get to know each other and have a meet and greet. Like, click the button below that says meet and greet and let's just have 15 minutes and have a coffee and have a catch up and get to know each other. And if you have a question about attracting referrals for your private practice, ask me and I'll absolutely give you my 5 cents if that's what you want. I know I give it to you all the time anyway, don't I? Completely unsolicited. Thank you very much for letting me do that. But as I said, the message that I wanted to share with you today was, no, you're not doing anything wrong. It just takes some time. But if you want to get some quick referrals today, use those 2 strategies I shared with you at the start of the podcast. But attracting referrals to your practice is a mid to long-term game, and it is going to require you to do a lot of the inner work, and that's what's missing from a lot of the other programs. But as I said, I figured it out. I want to share it with you. I can let you look over my shoulder and show you how I apply all of this in my private practice, and it would just be my honor to show you how to do that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is the best program ever. And anyway, okay, I'm going to go. I hope that you have a really, really, really beautiful Saturday. I'm going to come on and talk with you on Wednesday. And unless there are any topics that you would like me to talk about, I'm thinking that what I might do is talk about how to clarify your target market and your ideal client in 3 easy steps, because you'll need to know that before you join the course as well. So that will be something that we can cover on Wednesday. But yeah, if you've got a different topic you'd like me to address, just let me know. I can't wait to hear how you went with this. I can't wait to see you join the wait list and to, do a meet and greet. Let's do it. All right, guys, have a beautiful Saturday and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Private Practice with Soul podcast today. If you're looking for clarity, if you need help with branding, your processes, and bringing everything into alignment with your soul's purpose for your private practice, head to the show notes and click the link for more information about the Private Practice Monthly Mentorship Group. You are going to love it. I can't wait to see you in there. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.